Hi, this is a quick video to teach learners how to use the Krause Center for Innovation badging application. First of all, what is badging? So digital badges, or you may have heard them referred to as micro-credentials or a variety of other terms, is just a small unit of instructional content. It allows people to show individuals or school districts or others in the community that they possess some skill, that they've gone through some level of training or education, and that they possess that very specific skill. So badges are digital images, but there's more to that as well, is that there's some extra data in that badge. Who issued the badge? The type of criteria it took to earn that badge. So all of these pieces of data are included in the badges that we award through the KCI digital badging application. And so you can now take these, and because KCI is part of Mozilla Open Badges, you could actually take these out to other programs as well. So what is a badge really worth? Well, because KCI is an educational institution, we have a little bit more value in the badge that we can award. As you may have learned in the first step, is that we have steps that lead to badges, and then we have badges that lead to missions. Well, one of the things that we can do at KCI is that if you earn a series of badges and earn a mission badge, we could then now award you credit. You'd have to pay for that credit afterwards, but you could then receive academic credit if you wanted to earn that credit for the badge. So what are the benefits? One is that you can learn at your own pace. You have the autonomy. You can choose which badges you earn. You can decide, I don't want to earn that badge, and so you can just skip it. Two is that there's a variety of different assessments. Within this program, you're going to be asked to write some things, but you're also going to be asked to demonstrate a lot of what can you do with the tools that we're going to have badges on. There's the ability to try again. Within our platform, that you will submit evidence of what you have done within the platform or what you've learned based upon the content that we've provided. And if it doesn't meet standard, we'll send it back and say, you know what, try again, and you may want to do these things. We will provide feedback for you to kind of give it another shot. And then the other idea, or that piece is that with the ability to try again, is that we're going to provide you with feedback as how you're doing with these skills within the platform. So the benefits of badging to schools and districts are really easy. It's easy for us to implement. Your district can implement it, or you can just jump on your own, and it's super quick and easy. Two is that you do have that choice, as we mentioned before. You can choose which badges to earn and which badges you aren't really interested in. There's an authentic assessment of teacher skill. A lot of what you're going to do within this badging application are hands-on type of skills to show that you really can use the tools to improve teaching and learning in your classroom. And four is that now you have a documentation of what you've done. You've gone to a lot of different professional learning programs probably throughout your career as a teacher, and there's really no documentation. Now we will have copies of what you've done, and you can now take those copies and show a future employer or even your current employer, here's what I've done, and I can do these things because of what I've done in the badging application. So our badging platform is built on Penn State's digital badging platform. It's available on any internet accessible device. So it could be a computer, it could be a tablet, or it could even be your phone. It's easy to navigate because it's all web-based. The platform does adjust to different types of devices. And then, as I mentioned previously, the badges that you earn within our platform, because they're part of Mozilla's Open Badge platform, can be shared to other online portfolios. So to get into KCI's badging application, you would just go to badging.kci.org or badging.krausecenterforinnovation.org, and you would be confronted, or you would see this graphic on the front. You could log in with Twitter, but for most of you, logging in with Google, because you have a Google account, is real quick and easy. So you can use your Google Apps for Ed account that you have from your district. You don't have to create another account just to use our platform. 2 is it minimizes work for your IT staff and the people in your district, as well as provides a nice seamless integration into your own professional learning program that you're using with your school or your district. So in the first step of this, we talked about steps, badges, and missions, but this is a real quick review of that. It is made up, or our program's made up of steps, badges, and missions. So steps are specific learning activities. It could be reading, watching a video, doing something, but you'll have to submit some kind of evidence that you understand what the content was within that step. 2 is badges are made up of series of steps. Upon completion of all the steps, you'll get a badge. And then missions are made up of series of badges that have a common theme. Within the KCI badging platform, missions directly relate to some of our KCI coursework. And when you look at the badge, it will, or look at each badge and the missions, it will show you what the pathway is for that course credit if you wish to get that course credit. And then a series of steps leads to a badge, and a series of badges leads to a mission. That's a real easy way to think of it. So when you get to the badging application, you're going to arrive at the dashboard. It has 5 sections that are separated into 2 columns. The first in the upper left is the recent activity. It shows what you did the last time you were there. The next one below that are missions, shows the missions that you've completed or have in progress. Below that are badges. It shows the badges that you've completed or have in progress as well. In the upper right is evidence, so it shows all the evidence that you've submitted and what the status is for all of the evidence that you have submitted. If it's been returned to you for revision, it will show there as well. And then the groups that you are a member of. So you could be a member of a variety of different groups. You could be a member of a group of teachers in science, or you could be just a member of all the teachers within your district. So on the left-hand side of the page, you're going to have a menu. So the menu has 4 icons on it that are present on all the pages within the badging application. The top one will send you back to the dashboard, which is what we just showed you. It has the 5 sections in it. Explorer sends you to a search screen where you can search for different badges, missions, or groups, or people within the platform. The next one are groups that lists all the groups a user is a member of. These can be public or private. And then the last one are reports, so you can see all the badges that you have earned as well as the different steps that you've completed in each badge. So when you get to start to work on a badge, you'll see a screen that looks much like this. You'll see the name of the badge in the upper left. You'll see the badge image. So once you complete the badge, this will be the badge or the image that you will be able to put on your own portfolio. It will give you the approximate time to complete the entire badge. And then it will give you the badge steps. So each step will have different kinds of content, and you will see on the right-hand side that there's a specific number of hours or estimated number of hours that those steps will take. So it's a real quick and easy way that you can kind of gauge your time. If I only have an hour to work, I can maybe do 1 or 2 steps in this badge and then come back knowing that I have the application or the badging platform will keep my place and let me know where I was the last time I was here, and I can pick up right where I left off. So when you get a completed badge, it looks somewhat similar, but there's some differences here. So the first big difference is it's going to show you when you earned the badge. So this one was earned on March 5th, 2016. It will give you the decision whether you want to make this evidence or this badge public or not. You can keep it private or you can make it visible to others. You can share on social networks, and then you can also see here it says export to Mozilla Backpack. That's our interoperability with Mozilla's open badging platform. It will show you the steps that are completed and the date that they have been approved. So if you have any questions, please send us an email at badging@krauseinnovationcenter.org, and we hope that you have a great time using our badging application.